Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. Very good afternoon to you wherever you are on the globe. On the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Malaysia to be precise. Dear friends, yes, we are back again. Chelsea. We were held to 1-1 draw. Or we held Manchester United to 1-1 draw yesterday at Old Trafford. 1-1 draw at Old Trafford. And going back to the game, I tried as much as I can to analyze the game properly, which I'll give you the full analysis tomorrow. But there are some few things I took note of. Dear friend, I took note of few things. This was a game Chelsea could have just won easily, but we did not. Even though we got a point out of the game, and we are fourth on a league table, we should have been third on a league table by now. Chelsea could have been third on a league table by now, but we messed it all up. We took our feet off the accelerator. Right from the word go, we were not pressing at all. We didn't press enough. Especially our attack. Our attack was totally off. Yes, our attack was totally off. If not for the work that the midfielders did. I mean, when I talk about midfield, I'm talking about Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. It would have been disastrous for Chelsea. Oh yes, Man United were just poor throughout the season. Otherwise, it would have been a very big disaster for us. Thank God we came up with a point. And like I said to you earlier on my first video, you see, our defense, I cannot believe myself. Levi Colwill and who? Wesley Fofana. Let me point out first of all, Sanchez's decision making with and without the ball is so poor. Robert Sanchez, our goalkeeper's decision making with or without the ball is so poor. It costing Chelsea a lot. It cost Chelsea a lot. Sanchez's decision making is costing Chelsea a lot. The adverse effect on how people judge his ability to stop shots, it's different from his off the ball and on the ball decisions. Now, why would Sanchez commit to the ball? I mean, you want to commit to yourself to the ball, you come earlier. If you don't want to, you stay in your goalpost, you stay on your line. The penalty he considered yesterday, it has always been. He should have just closed down on Højlund and make himself big. That's not even a half chance for Højlund to score a goal. That is not even. Højlund was not in a good position to score from there. Why rushing? Why the rush? Højlund was not in a position to score. That was not like a half chance for Højlund. You just gave him cheap penalty. Yes. No, don't tell me that wasn't a penalty. It was. His hand clearly touched the player, as you can see right there on your screen. Poor decision making from our goalkeeper, and it's been costing Chelsea so much. Now, these are games Chelsea should be winning. As you can see on your screen, 10 games played so far this season. We lost our first game against Man City. We met with Wolves, we beat them. Crystal Palace, we play a draw. Right? Bournemouth, West Ham, Brighton, we beat them. Forest, we play draw again against Forest. Then Liverpool beat us. We now got Newcastle and we beat Newcastle. Manchester United. This is a game Chelsea could have won easily. We are now fourth on the log. We are now fourth on the league table. Yes, 18 points. 20 goals scored. 12 conceded. 12 goals conceded. 20 goals scored. Listen, the fact that we scored 20 goals and we conceded 12 tells you that our defense is weak. We should be conceding far less than this. Chelsea should be conceding far less than 12 goals, dear friends. And the teams that we play draw again, Crystal Palace draw, Nottingham Forest draw, It shouldn't be. These were games Chelsea could have won. Go back and watch all those games. I'm happy we got a point from the game and we are on the fourth. We are fourth on the league table, but we would have been better. You see, we really need to fix our set piece department as well. We really need to fix our set piece department of the game. Our play from set piece has been absolute poor for a while now. And yes, the time that we claim we've gotten a set piece coach. Where is he? Bernardo Cueva, where is he? Our set piece coach that we got, where is he? He should retain our salary. Because we've not seen any improvement in our set piece department. No. So far, no improvement. As a matter of fact, under Pochettino, we haven't doing well better than now in set piece area. Where is Bernardo Cueva, our set piece head coach? Well, dear friend, before I forgot once again, our ladies are flying high. Chelsea ladies, yes, Chelsea women are flying high. Our best ever start in the Premier League season for our ladies. Oh yes, 5 wins on a row. 5 wins. Our ladies are on fire. As you can see the pictures right on your screen. Chelsea ladies, they trashed Everton. They trashed Everton 5-0. 5-0. The men are struggling to score goals. The ladies are doing their all as expected. 5-0 full time. My goodness, these beautiful ladies, they are so beautiful and they are delivering on the pitch. Chelsea ladies. Well, you see, going back to the men, our guys, the statistics tells all about our play. The statistics tells all about our play. If you watch closely the statistics, you can really tell our play. The style of play, we are always in possession. We always possess the ball. Yes, against Liverpool, we possess the ball. Newcastle, the possession is always favoring us. But shot on target, goals scored, that is where the problem is. Shot on target and goals scored. Like I said, I'm trying to prepare the analysis. I want to try to analyze the game properly. And I will come back with a breakdown. One thing that I noticed for sure is that Malo Gusto in the pocket, in the space, is not helping Chelsea. The physicality that our head coach has been talking about from the midfield. Look, honestly speaking, Romeo Lavia, Moise Caicedo, they are very physical. They make that area, the pivot area, very tough for our opponent. But we lack creativity as well. Chelsea are lacking creativity. If nothing is created by Cole Palmer, nothing gets done. Once Cole Palmer is not in a good having a good game, nothing else gets done in our forwards. That should tell you that even though we have Romeo Lavia, we have Moise Caicedo, they are very tough to handle in the midfield area. The double pivot, Romeo Lavia and Caicedo, good partnership, but they are not creative enough. These two are not creative enough. No, they are not. We need somebody who can deliver the ball more and more into the final third for our attackers. And that is where Enzo Fernandez is good in. Enzo Fernandez might not be physical, but we lack that creative, force. That midfielder that can be creative, that can deliver the ball frequently to the final third. If you want to focus more on physicality, I'm not too sure why Enzo Fernandez is so obsessed with physicality in the midfield. Yes, we need physicality, but we need creative midfielder as well, who can deliver balls into the final third more. And that is where Enzo Fernandez, what is very good in, creating chances. You watch Cole Palmer very well. Apart from Cole Palmer and Nicola Jackson, their partnership that is perfect, giving assists to each other. Who delivers ball to Cole Palmer most is Enzo Fernandez. Most balls getting to Cole Palmer was Enzo Fernandez. Since Enzo Fernandez is not in the team, Cole Palmer is struggling to get balls. And If we try to use Malo Gusto in that half space, in the pocket, so that he can bring in the force that is needed in that area, the physicality that is needed. Malo Gusto, for me personally, is also still not the best for inventing. We want to invent. Michael Cucurella is much more better in that role, to me. Michael Cucurella is much better. And I also want to believe our coaches, they don't want to use Reece James in that area, like to invert more. They just want to remain at the right back, right center back, right? Okay. The reason I believe in their mind is that they don't want to put too much pressure on Reece James. 3 games in a row, he played full 90 minutes. But for him to be inverting, going forward and coming back will be too much for his legs. They are trying to manage the situation. So that simply means that there is something we are lacking in that area, up front. And that is where Enzo Fernandez, you know, I just can't explain this further. I can't explain this further. But one thing I do note is that we lack creativity in the final third. Someone who can deliver the ball to the attackers in the final third. We are not getting enough there. Dear friends, let me hear from you in the comment section. Like I said, Lavia and Caicedo, physicality without creativity. Yeah, that is my observation. And ladies and gentlemen, our next game is against Arsenal over the weekend. Enzo Maresca confirms Cole Palmer has an ice on his leg or knee. Yeah, he was brought down, and that was really an offense which was bad. That tackle on Cole Palmer was a bad one on his knee. He has an ice bandage, an ice on his leg or on his knees. I just want to hope that it will not be anything serious. But quickly before I let you go this very afternoon, some few notes or some few thoughts on the game. Manchester United tried hard to get behind Chelsea by sending long balls into the final third of Chelsea. But Chelsea also tried so hard to build up slow, yes, and try to bait Man United to attack them. But Man United were not in the mood to attack that way. Our build-up from the game, we tried to adopt the strategy. Okay, let's build up slow to bait Man United to come forward so we can now attack harder. But United, they saw the strategy and they hold their guard. Man United not taking it that way. They did not. You see, when they did, Chelsea played the right through them. Anytime they try to do that, Chelsea always, you know, because we have the players with speed. So they were very careful not to fall for Chelsea's baiting. And we haven't gotten the rest of our attackers really in the game. We didn't get our attackers in the game. Gusto was getting a lot of the balls, but his delivery, he needs to be making much better decisions. His decision making in that area, and that is what I'm trying to say, not delivering the ball to the right places where our attackers can jump on. He needs to be making that much better decisions and be more precise with his action. Dear friends, like I said, I will not take much time, but quickly, before I let you go this very afternoon, it is about Chelsea, and let me point out this. Michael Essien, one of our own, yes, retired general, the Bison. Michael Essien, Chelsea's own Michael Essien. Finally, UEFA qualified head coach, UEFA qualified coach. Yes, Michael Essien finally has ended or has done his coaching badge. He has finished UEFA. Now, as a certified, that's the word, certified coach, UEFA certified coach. He has finally gotten his certificate as a coach. Yes, so if you have a team and you are interested, you want to employ a head coach, get in touch with Michael Essien. He has finally gotten his certificate, you know, ready for a new chapter of his career. Essien is ready for a new chapter in his career by getting his UEFA certificate, UEFA badge. Dear friends, all right, quickly. Jose Mourinho. What did Lampard say? Frank Lampard says that what? Noni Madueke hitting the post. Well, he said, I know Noni. I have worked with him. Heading is not one of his best attributes. Heading is not Noni Madueke's best attribute, right? Well, he headed the ball actually. He nearly scored, but the ball hit the goal post. Quickly, Jose Mourinho says the system in Fenerbahce in Turkey, the system in Turkey is against his club, Fenerbahce, after their 3-2 win at Trabzonspor. Yes, his club, Fenerbahce, actually won the game against Trabzonspor. But he revealed he was only told half-truth about alleged corruption before taking a job. He said, I know what I was told even before I came. I didn't believe it, but it's even worse than I was told. We are playing against a system, and that's the most difficult thing. Tonight we played against a wrong team. VAR and the system. The VAR was having a Turkish tea when it was a clear penalty for us. Oh, the VAR was having a Turkish tea. Jose Mourinho. Come again. The VAR was having a Turkish tea when it was a clear penalty for us. He was sleeping or was drinking the tea and he didn't see it. That's why we celebrated so much, because it's unbelievable to get a victory against so many powerful people. I blame the Fenerbahce people that brought me here. Hey, really? Are you regretting going to Turkey? He said he blamed the Fenerbahce people that brought him there. They told me only half truth. They told me, if they told me the whole truth, I wouldn't have come. Jose Mourinho. If they told me the whole truth, I wouldn't have come. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I have to let you guys go. It is a very hot afternoon to you all. I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me. I'm preparing my full analysis of the game, and I shall be back. See you when you see me, dear friends. Shalom and peace.